You know that I'm putting all this love into you, all this effort into you, all this work into you. You ain't going nowhere, sir. So sit down with what you want to eat, relax, go take yourself in the bathroom, calm down, talk to your little buddies or your little group chat. Y'all know how y'all do. There you go.
Why can't I just break up with you?
Because you got me effed up.
What do you mean? See,
It didn't make no sense.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB the Flair. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got some sister, man, who is sitting over here pretty much saying that you need to stick it through thick and thin. Right? She's sitting over here saying that you need to stick it through thick and thin. Almost this ghetto love, this. Well, you know what? Hey, if we get into an argument, who cares, right? We need to stick through it. We need to work through it, which is true. But there is times where sometimes you just gotta let it go. And then there is times where you need to give the man the space. A lot of times, a lot of women like to sit over here and force you to talk, force you to express your feelings in whatever situation that y'all have. And generally, that's what we call toxic love. I remember seeing a post where somebody said that we need to stop normalizing. I guess the post said that we need to normalize staying and talking when they're angry or something like that. You know, if you have a disagreement with someone, or let's just say you're upset with your significant other, and you say, you know what, I'm about to leave, right? Most men say, you know what, I'm about to leave before I sit over here, bro, and knock your muffin back, right? And then I got to go to jail and sit over here, you know what I'm saying, and get beat up by some men for no reason. Because of I'm trying to walk out of the house, but yeah, you're sitting over here. What women do? No, you need to stay here talking to me. Y'all seen Baby Boy where dang Jody trying to sit over here and walk out the house, right? Jody is trying to walk out the house, and what does Yvette do? She sits over here, block him, starts hitting him and everything. That's why most men leave, right? That's why most men leave, because they don't want to sit over here, man, and have to put hands on somebody. They don't want to have to sit over here, man, and hurt a woman, because they understand the consequences, even if the man is in the right. You're gonna have women who are gonna push those buttons, and then at the same time make you stay and talk about it, make you stay and listen to her, when really you're just trying to just go ahead and get your space, clear your mind, so you can come back, right, and actually have a civil discussion. But you can't, because once again, women are going to sit over and hold you back. But also within that post, they said we need to normalize not sitting over here trying to force someone to stay in an argument that they just want to walk out of. Because once again, when something is said, something is done, then what, right? Now we can't go back. All because somebody wants to sit here and say, no, you need to sit here and talk about this stuff right now. Allow the person to go ahead, clear their head, and let them find themselves and move on, right? Go ahead, man, and jump into this video, man, because this is funny.
You know that I'm putting all this love into you, all this effort into you, all this work into you. You ain't going nowhere, sir. So sit down, what you want to eat, relax, go take yourself in the bathroom, calm down, talk to your little buddies or your little group chat. Y'all know how y'all do. There you go.
Why can't I just break up with you?
Because you got me effed up.
what do you mean? See,
It didn't make no sense. Let's try to stop making logic on unlogical things. See, first and foremost, ladies, what you got to do is stop thinking emotionally. I don't want your ass no more. I want pretty lady. There is nothing you should do to me because I want to end this relationship. Obviously, we don't work good together. See, that's the problem with women. Y'all need to date the niggas that want to be with y'all goddamn nappy-headed asses instead of chasing a nigga that don't. Okay, if I don't like you no more, and we're toxic, and we're not prospering, I am not wrong for moving the fuck on. I'm gonna need you to catch a hit and go back to the apartments immediately.
I was telling that in the sense of like, I'm cool with you, we good, we whatever. You feeling your way because you got caught doing some foul stuff. You feel me?
That makes no sense either.
Hey, man, he is a funny ass character, man. But hey, look, and this is a defense mechanism that a lot of women have, where they sit over here and say, well, you know what, we don't want to sit over here and be with no man who's sitting over here cheating. You have men who emotionally abuse women. I'm like, it's always a freaking defense mechanism. It's pretty much, man, hey, look, I understand the point that you're making, but I just still want to make men the villain. I want to make men the villain. So once again, they sit over here, come up with all the things in the world to sit over here and try once again demonize the man. And once again, we can continue to do that, but as you can see, she made herself look like a fool. And once again, you have a lot of women who have this mindset, who will sit up here and once again come up with rhetoric to sit over here, demonize the man just to help the argument.
I want to point the finger at the men. Newsflash, ma'am, I broke up with your ass. Newsflash, ma'am, I dumped you. If I was doing some floss stuff, you would have dumped me. Seeing the fact that I sent your ass back to the apartment, that means your services are no longer required. Women always want to point the finger back at a man instead of looking in the mirror and seeing where the goddamn real problem is.
This has gotten a lot of men caught up by continuously staying in relationships, toxic relationships with women. Once again, I talked about Reuben Foster, right? Reuben Foster was a pro NFL football player, played for Alabama, top linebacker. I used to watch all of his highlights, man, before I used to play football, bro, back in high school and college. So you sit up here, man, you dealing with a woman, you constantly going back and forth with this girl, arguing with her. I don't know, could have been abuse of a relationship to the point where cops are coming to your house multiple times, asking the woman, hey, are you okay? Hey, is this man doing anything to you? She's saying yes. Comes back and then retracts the statement, right? And she did that multiple times. End up destroying the man's career. Instead of just leaving the relationship, he decided to stay in the same situation that was not benefiting him. Why stay in a relationship that's not benefiting you? But once again, we have women who sit up here and say stuff like this, right? We have women who sit up here and say stuff like this. So like I said, it just doesn't make any sense because like I said, if it's toxic, it's toxic. And you have women like this who need to work on themselves. That's all this is. She needs to work on herself before she can even sit over here and try to give advice and sit over here and try to come up with the rhetoric that she is coming up with. So, I mean, hey, I don't know. Y'all let me know down below, man. What do y'all think, right? Do y'all think, man, y'all should stay in relationships even if it's not beneficial to you? Do you think you should stay in relationships, right, do you think you should stay in a relationship with somebody, man, that is just toxic? I mean, once again, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but hey, y'all let me know down below.